Hello, all you beautiful people. How you doing here today? This is Lava with the Enchanted Artistry Studio, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Hi. Today I have something a little different. I wasn't sure if I should split this up into two videos or not, so please let me know. I appreciate all feedback at all. So what I had in mind today. Today is May 1st when I'm recording this, so new month. And I realize my channel is newer, but I've been doing art for quite a while. Diamond art, I just started 2 years ago, but I only did it for a little bit. I was really sick at the time. Still have a lot of medical issues, but so I didn't have a lot I could do at the time. So my husband started getting me some art stuff to do, which I really appreciate because I love art anyway. But so today I thought I would go over the stuff that I've done up until now. So that way we can kind of move forward and maybe do something like this every month if you guys would like to see it. All right, so first of all, we're going to go through my diamond art stuff and then we'll go through all the coloring pages I've done. So this one you might have seen on the channel, you might not have. These are all budget-friendly kits. Most of them were from Amazon, except for this one. This top one was from TikTok Shop. So these were all ones that I received as gifts. And so, yeah, we're going to take a look at them. So this first one is Beauty and the Beast. It is only a 20 by 20. It took me about 6 hours to do. And I loved doing it, even though it had some gapping issues and some places the glue didn't want to stick properly. But I still had a lot of fun with it. And Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites, so I love it. And of course, if you look up closer, it's not as great. But if you look further away like this, it's still pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do if I'm going to put something on the outside. So if anybody has any suggestions, like I know there's one that when I get it done, but it's a big one. I'm going to mat and frame it for my husband. But as far as some of the smaller ones, I don't know what to do with them. So currently I just kind of store them in a stack. So I would love to know what you guys do with yours. But all right, so I got this one done. These I don't remember. Like I didn't keep any kind of log or anything of how long they took me. Plus, I started doing a lot of these when I had really bad migraines, and also I developed gout and tendonitis in my thumb and the tendon right here at the same time, so I couldn't be on my computer at all. So art saved my life. I know it sounds weird, but it kind of did because I would have been really bored. I couldn't do a lot. But anyway, this is another one. I'm not sure where these were from. I mean, my hubby got them off Amazon, but I'm not sure like who they're by or anything. But I love this one. This one's really pretty. I actually have Cherokee in me, so this one really spoke to my heart. Plus the little wolf she's holding kind of looks like we used to have a Siberian Husky, and so absolutely love this piece. If you know who the artists are on any of these, let me know because I have no clue. This is a little 30 by 30. I love unicorns. If you guys don't already know that, I love unicorns. Anything magical. Beautiful rainbows. So this is another one I did. Again, these are all budget friendly ones, but I think they turned out pretty well. And it was pretty cute. I don't remember having a lot of problems with this one, but these were all, you know, starting my diamond art journey, so I don't remember. I know I did this one while I was sick though, so with my wrist beat not working properly. I love, love, love Gremlins. Oh shoot, I can't think of his name. And Star Wars, any kind of stuff like that. So Baby Grogu or Baby Yoda. The fact that it had both of them, Gizmo, that's his name, Gizmo. The fact that it had both of them together, my husband knew I would love it. So, and I still have my washi tape at the bottom because it's very, very sticky on the sides, which I have found on a lot of the budget-friendly ones. The edges are very, very sticky. But this one was 30 by 40. And I think I got this one done in a couple days. Oh. Tell if that's something there or one of the diamonds popping off. Nope, I think it got something in there. So right now, like I said, I'm just currently storing them kind of flat. I don't know what that is. Or maybe part of the gem started coming off. Hold on. Well, I don't know. I couldn't find my metal tweezers, so these little plastic ones. Oh, looks like it's dried glue, maybe. So even though these were budget-friendly kits, they actually did pretty well. There was enough spacing and everything. And as you can see, you know, I'm not perfectly straight if you look. But I think that's okay. Yeah. And then I have my Pikachu with the I love you heart. Now, the I love you on this one didn't come out so great. So I think if I were to do it over again, I would probably, it's supposed to be I love you here. I think I would probably change it a little bit and edit a little bit of the letters, because even this, you can barely see the U part. The I love isn't so bad, but the U doesn't show up so well. But Pikachu turned out really well. I do think it was computer generated, because some of this just doesn't make sense. I don't know what it was supposed to be, if it was just like a shadow or something. And like even back here, I don't know, but Pikachu itself came out really cute, so I love it. Again, right now I just store them flat, so I don't know what to do with them. Oh, I don't think that one says how big it is. Oh, maybe it does here at the top. Hold on. And the washi tape I used on this one, it's 30 by 40. Be careful with what washi tape you use, because it's leaving behind part of it in the sticky. So, again, I'm not sure if I'm going to try to mat around this or something, but yeah. Washi tape that kind of washi tape wasn't the greatest idea on that one. This one is another 30 by 40. That's why I said if you look at my unboxing videos, when I tell you I haven't done really big ones, I'm not lying. These are the ones that I have. I think the only ones I have left of the ones my hubby bought me is some landscape ones that are really pretty. But, you know, once you start going diamond art and stuff, it's hard to go back. Even the Amazon smaller kits. Oh, this one I do have a couple. Oh, jewels popping off here. Looks like when it was folded at one point, it got a crease here, and as you can see, it shifted all of the gems there. I'm going to have to fix that. And some of them are starting to pop off a little bit. But I did have a lot of fun with it. It does look computer generated. Oh, even some up here are popping. Yeah, so this one wasn't the best, but I mean, I don't know what he paid for them, but I know it wasn't a ton. Yeah, even down here, I'm seeing some that are popping a little bit. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this one. I did get some sealant, so maybe when I fix it, maybe this one I'll have to try that sealant on. Because it's pretty cute. Cute little Groku. I like it. And then we have this one, which goes this way, which is a 40 by 30. And it is Baby Groot. Oh, this one has some popping off. I want to say, I think this one, the Baby Yoda one, this one, and the Yoda and the Baby Groku and Gizmo. I want to say, I think he said all three of these were a kit. I'm not 100% positive because I'm not the one that bought them, but I think he said those were a kit, so. Oh, but this one does say design custom. quite do. It does say on this one that they will provide extra diamonds, which is interesting. If you're missing any, I've heard some bad stories, but anyway, yeah, I think these were all together. Oh, I gotta be careful of that one. Some of the diamonds are falling off where it's messed up. But I don't think this one took me too long. There are some popping diamonds on here, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful. Again, with this one, and especially that last one, I think I'm going to try to fix them and diamond seal them with this diamond sealer I got. So I will let you know how that goes. Yeah, there are quite a bit popping on this. Oh. Okay, I'm going to set this one aside because, like I said, it's popping diamonds off on me. The drills. But it was a lot of fun to do, even though it was a budget-friendly one. And up close, it looks horrible. Like, look at this. Up close, it does not look that great. But if you pull it further away, it looks adorable. So, like, even up, like, if I'm looking at it from my angle on the computer or on the camera, it looks fine, and you can tell these are buttons and stuff. But from my vantage point of looking at this, it looks like a pixelated mess. So it's one of those you kind of have to trust the process and know that when it's done, it's going to look great. But I don't mind doing budget-friendly ones. That's how I started. All right, and then I have a whole stack of coloring books and blank coloring pages. So we're just going to take a look at the ones that I've done up till now. Now this is a Coco YO one. This is one of my newer ones. And I just did this one. But I noticed some of the marker did get on the other page, which is okay. But I did put something in between so so it wouldn't bleed through the page, because I used my new set of Ohuhu water-based markers on this. And I was kind of going for I only used one section except for her skin tone. And I was trying to show that with even just a little bit, plus, you know, I always have I bought a whole pack of these, the Arteza white gel pens. So I use these for some of the highlighting. Sorry, words today are hard. For some of the highlighting and to create some patterns and stuff. But I wanted to show, and then I also used my Ohuhu glitter markers that I have. But I used very few markers on this one to show that you could do something really cute. And even though, if you look very, very close, it's water-based, so you can definitely see the streaky lines. But sometimes you can use those to your advantage, you know? And you can create some really cool patterns with it. But I thought it turned out pretty cute. So that's the only one I've done in that one, but that's a newer one. And then I have some coloring mystery ones. I'm trying to slowly collect all these. And I actually just found out if you order on their website, I forget what it is, but if you order on their website, and I don't know how long that's going to be because, you know, with all the tariffs right now, but if you order on their website, it's actually cheaper than getting off Amazon, although all the ones I have right now I've gotten off Amazon. This is the first one I ever did. Smurfs. I love Smurfs. This is the first mystery one I got, and I was so excited about it. But I only have one page done. I actually sat down to do another page the other day. And sometimes with my migraines and medical stuff going on, I get overwhelmed very easily. So sometimes you just have to pick and choose what you can do. But I still love these books. They're a lot of fun. But that's all I have out of that one done so far. And then this one I have, I think only one done out of this one also. Yeah. Bernard from the Rescuers Down Under. So these ones I actually do have on my page, but that's the only one I have out of that one. I will be doing more out of these books. This is my newest one I got. My hubby got it for me for Easter, along with our niece and nephew and his sister, because her birthday. She was so excited because she's been debating on ordering some of these, and So, and then I showed her the website where you can order them, and she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know there were so many. Yeah, there's a lot of them. All right, where's what page did I color? Wait, have I not done? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Hold on. Where is this page? I did one of these. And actually with the circles, a little bit harder. Come on. All right, hold on. Let me find what page I did on here. The cool thing about this one, though, is not all of it is full page. So the white part in the background, you just don't do that. Now, there are some ones that are full color, but a lot of these, like this one, you don't color any of the backgrounds. So it might take a little bit less. Then again, it might not because, you know. Then there's ones like this where you color all that, and that's just like... So maybe I didn't color one of these. Oh, well, sorry for wasting your time on that one. So I haven't done one on that one. I thought I did. Okay, and then this one, I think I've done 2 in this one. This is the second one I got. Yeah, I just did this one. I think I just put it up on the channel too. What was the other one? I don't know, I guess it's further back here. There we go. And then I did this one. This is the first one I think I did on the channel after the Smurfs. But marker did get a little bit over here. But the nice thing is, because these are the acrylic markers, it'll go right over that. No big deal. So I'm not worried about it. Since these are front and back, that's why I don't use my hoo-hoos or any kind of water base on these. All right. Then we have, this is the Hannah Lynn, the Patreon special page. I think this one was for April showers. And these I don't have on the page, but this little dragon I didn't completely finish it, but I like to get a lot of digital work and be able to print them off. This one I was testing out coloring with the acrylic markers on paper like this versus coloring with my Ohuhu water-based ones. This I didn't do on the channel, but this is a Hannah Lynn February Patreon one, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Was that the Patreon one? I don't know. I've bought a couple of her digital coloring books. You can buy them on her website, so I print them out and color them because they're so pretty. Here's another one I did. It's when I started doing some of the textures. Thought it was a cute little going to the supermarket. And this is another Hannah Lynn. You can't tell I don't like Hannah Lynn at all. This one was actually supposed to be like steam coming out of here, but I colored in all the black and made it look like it was more lightning, which I thought was super cute. But I don't know if you can tell from this side. The actual photo has steam stacks, right? And you can kind of see it right here. If you look really close, see that you can see the steam stack there, and there's another one over here somewhere, right here, and there's steam coming up. But I just colored the whole part in black and then made it with the lightning. I just thought it looked kind of cool. I don't know. I like it. I would love to know if you guys what you think. I mean, not everything's going to be for everybody. And this is another Hannah Lynn. I think it's off the Fantasy or Mystical Creatures coloring book. And I love unicorns, so I matched her hair to the unicorn's horn. Thought it was kind of cute. And then I had just gotten my Ohuhu glitter markers, so I colored the rainbow in glitter and a little bit of the snow, so it looked like the snow was like shimmering. Thought it was cute. This one I don't remember. I think I did 2 different versions of this one. But this one's printed off on cardstock. And as you can see, I made a huge mistake here. But I was just like, you know what? Everybody makes mistakes. I'm going to leave it. I don't even know what these little creatures are, but they're so cute. So, so cute. Another Hannah Lynn with the octopus. Beautiful little mermaid. So I used the glitter markers on the scales. And then to outline it. And then this is a coloring book I got off one of the places online. And instead of coloring in the background, I thought it would be cool to just kind of color in the border and then her. Whatever makes you happy, right? Art doesn't have to be in for anybody else. This is a Lisa Frank coloring book I got. It was actually a huge kit from Dollar Tree for like, I don't know, $7 or something. But it has all these Lisa Frank art coloring pages. And is it this one? I don't know if it's this one, but it also has stickers in it. I think it's the other book. It has stickers in it too. I'm just a big kid. So, but that's one of them that I colored so far. I thought that one was super cute, especially using the neon with all the, again, I had to think, I did it not long after the other one. I had to think about coloring in the black. Thought it looked really cool. And then I wanted to use neon for the other stuff, so. All right, and then 2 more coloring books. Grimm's Fairy Tales. This is an adult one. It has more of a sexual theme, but I do have an 18 plus on my channel for only because of that reason. If you've seen any of their artwork, I follow them on Instagram, and I love their artwork. I can't think of their name right now. But this coloring book intimidates me. Like, it's one of those. I also have the Sarah J. Maas coloring books, the Court of Thorn and Roses one, and the Assassins series one. But they intimidate me because I feel like if you color them wrong, if you don't color them based off what they're supposed to be, like, you know, Alice in Wonderland, based off what they're supposed to be, or like the Sarah J. Maas coloring books, what they're like in the book, which I don't always remember, I get very intimidated. So the only page I started in this coloring book, even though that one is literally the front page. But the only one I've started was this one, and I was doing it with some colored pencils, and I really didn't like the way it was turning out. So I stopped. So not everything you see on the channel is everything I've colored. This one, I love. My hubby got me this one off Amazon. It is Jade Summer. And if you are not familiar with Jade Summer, she has some fabulous artwork. So this is 4 of her books put together, The Quiet Girls. And it is pre-shaded. I've only done one in here because I haven't had it that long. Also, again, intimidation. I don't know why I get so intimidated, but that's one of my goals, is to just color more of them. These do have a pre-shading, so you wouldn't have to color all of it if you didn't want to, but I do want to color all of it. I think it says, doesn't it say somewhere what books this has? I know I saw somewhere what books it has in here. Hold on. Show you the page I've done so far. This one. Now, it's not my favorite because, again, I used some watercolors, not my Ohuhus. I was testing them out, and they don't. This was a different set. This wasn't even my Ohuhu watercolors. But it's a little streaky, but even though it's streaky, I think it turned out pretty well. I like it anyway. All right, I know somewhere this says, oh, here we go. No, that's not the ones. Maybe it's on the listing. It says what ones these have, but I thought it said it's 100 plus pages, but nope. So I guess it doesn't. But I think these are the artwork for the 4 books that it has on it. But yeah. I do have other coloring books. That's just the ones that I've colored in so far. So let me know what you guys think. If you'd like to see more of a certain one, whatever. But yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you do art, link me. Or let me know in the comments. I love to check out. I love watching people color. I love watching people do diamond art. All kinds of art stuff. So, right, but that's all I have for you today. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps out the channel. And if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Right, thanks. Until next time, this is Lava at the Enchanted Artistry Studio.